Hey guys, we saw the Spurs kick the crap out of Detroit, and sure, they're the Pistons, but we still saw a lot of things in this game that showed us exactly how the Spurs can run an efficient offense. And spoiler alert, it's not through LaMarcus Aldridge in the post. We saw DeMar DeRozan initiating most of the offense. He was attacking downhill. He got pretty much everything he got in the paint. And LaMarcus Aldridge was setting screens, spreading the floor, playing complementary basketball, making quick decisions in the flow of the offense, and not slowing things down. If you've been paying attention, you know that DeMar DeRozan is not the best floor spacer in the world. He had such a great game in this one because that's not the role he was playing. He was putting the ball on the floor, attacking the rim, settling for nothing really. Pretty much everything he got was in the paint, and he looked completely undaunted by Andre Drummond, one of the most intimidating rim protectors in the league. DeRozan is really smart with the ball in his hands. He knows when to pull up for that elbow jumper, and he knows when to take it all the way to the rim. He knows exactly how to exploit mismatches, and if you bring a double team, he's going to pass it out. His limitations as a three-point shooter are fairly obvious, but if you use DeMar DeRozan correctly, he can be a really special player. There really aren't many dudes in the NBA who are as dangerous off the dribble attacking the basket as DeMar DeRozan is. It remains to be seen whether or not the Spurs are going to move DeRozan, but if they don't, this is the way that they have to use him. There's really no debate. This is DeMar DeRozan at his best, and it would be silly to put him in an off-ball role when he can do things like this with the ball. Because he's so dangerous as an interior scorer, he draws a lot of attention from opposing defenses. Look at this. All 5 Pistons are looking at DeMar with the ball, and he kicks it out to LaMarcus Aldridge, standing at the three-point arc, and he knocks it down. We'll talk more about LaMarcus in a sec. But right now, let's focus on this passing from DeRozan, because he is so talented at drawing double teams and finding open guys out of them. Take a look at this play where he cuts across the lane, draws a double from Drummond, and LaMarcus Aldridge is wide open at the top of the arc for this three-point shot. The thing that's opening all of these opportunities up is DeRozan's ability as an interior scorer, and that is bending the defense. Look on this play, he drives, beautiful pass late in the shot clock, that is tough, but he had LaMarcus Aldridge and Derek White open. This drive collapses 4 Pistons defenders into the paint. There are 3 open shooters at the arc. If you want to create open threes, letting DeMar DeRozan dribble with the ball is a pretty good way to do it. Spurs shot 18 of 35 from 3 in this game. They almost set a franchise record for threes made in this game. DeMar DeRozan played a major part in that, and he didn't hit a single 3. One guy who did, though, LaMarcus Aldridge, a career-high 5 threes on 6 attempts, and none of them on post-ups. Andre Drummond doesn't want to be playing defense out there. It's a pretty contested shot, but that's a good one for LaMarcus Aldridge. Pretty much everything he shot in this game was in the flow of the offense. Setting screens, catching and shooting, wide open shots. Some of these not going in, but these are great shots for him to be taking. I've been saying all year that I would love to see less posting up and more complementary catch and shoot play like this. He can post up every once in a while, but here, look at this post up. It's on an obvious mismatch. Absolutely take that post up every time. But if you don't have a mismatch like that, stretch the defense out. Not only is he more dangerous individually when he plays like this, but the Spurs as a team are much more dynamic as an offense when he's playing complementary basketball like this. Pump fake at the arc, dribbles in, he should pass this to DeJounte Murray in the corner. It's not a bad shot for him to take at the elbow there open, but you'd like to see a wide open 3 there instead. But here, post up, that is an obvious mismatch. Just playing smart basketball, not forcing anything. All of these looks are so much easier than the post up fade he usually takes. And it's really cool to see him play this way. This was maybe his best play of the night. He sees his guy is going to be sucked in by this DeJounte drive, floats out to the corner, checks his feet, lets it rip, bang. Very different team when he's playing like this. And oh, by the way, Lonnie Walker got first half minutes and did that. Good Lord. The kid can fly. I mean, my God, if you can't appreciate the way this kid jumps and finishes, that's just beautiful. He had 4 buckets in this game, limited action, and every single one of them was right at the rim. It's not all transition with him either. Here he operates out of the pick and roll, jumps from pretty damn far at Blake Griffin, gets the tough finger roll to go. Here, off a putback, soaring in, yams it. And here in transition, alley-oop from Derek White. Throw it down, young man. Watching those two play together is fun. I really like that White Walker combo. At this point, when people can't understand what Lonnie Walker brings to this team, it just makes me laugh. Based on the talent on this roster, the Spurs have underperformed this season. And I hate to say it, but it's largely been a coaching thing. And no, it's not just Marco playing over Lonnie Walker. A lot of people like to, distill my criticism to that one thing. It's much more than that. I've been saying all year, I want to see LaMarcus Aldridge post up less and set more screens and play more complementary basketball on the offensive end. He has his best games when he does that, individually, statistically. And it's because he gets way higher quality shots than a fade over his shoulder. DeMar DeRozan with the ball in his hands is dangerous. DeMar DeRozan spacing the floor for a LaMarcus Aldridge post-up doesn't work. And hopefully the coaching staff and the guys on the floor are seeing and understanding this. And hopefully it leads to a sort of philosophical change about what this team does and how they play and what they're about. It really depends on LaMarcus Aldridge taking a back seat, or not even that, just playing a different way without the ball in his hands so much, without dribbling so much. And he'll be better individually and the team will be better. It remains to be seen what the Spurs do with DeRozan, but whether you want them to keep him or trade him, it's better if he's playing like this, because if they want to trade him, trade value goes up if teams see how they can use him to not only score buckets from him in the mid-range and at the rim, but open up other guys at the three-point arc. So this was a really encouraging game from the Spurs, but again, came against the Pistons. Can they do it against better teams as this schedule gets really tough in January? We'll see. We'll see, right, Lala? Obviously, Nala and I will keep an eye on that. And we'll put up some more videos and watch the games with you guys and see you out there. Nala, say bye. Bye. Bye, guys. Go Spurs, go.